Hello and welcome back to Man of the Antz Plays Planet Coaster. So, we are starting off a new scenario today, the third and final one of Princess Amelie's Fairy Tale Lands. So today we're doing Good Gully Miss Molly. And this says, they said no one could build a theme park at Molly's Gully. Prove them wrong, keep below the height restriction and bankroll the construction of a colossal coaster. Colossal coaster. Not just large, colossal. So what are the objectives? Reach a monthly profit of $1,500, attract 400 guests. Medium is reach a monthly profit of $3,000 and achieve a park rating of 600. And hard is sustain a monthly profit of $6,000 for 3 months. And build a coaster with 5 excitement, no more than 6 nausea, 900 meters long, 70 miles an hour max speed, or at least, and a drop of at least 65 meters. Which I assume is going to have to go down into the gully there somewhere then, isn't it? So yes, a very odd map to start with, isn't it? It's a weird one. It's given us basically nothing to start with. Where's the edge of the map up this way? There it is. So it goes back to this ridge here, essentially. So we have a little bit of flat space here. We've got a little bit of space up here and over here. And then some up the top here as well. How far back does it? Oh, it doesn't go very back. No, we don't have anything at the top there. The line is there, going back to the park entrance there. So not much to work with, to be honest. To get $6,000 income, that's a huge amount. And then we have the gully down here, which is obviously where we're going to have a coaster. So it's given us absolutely nothing to start with. Well, we do have a little... does this go anywhere? No, it's just a little cave. Just a random little cave. Okay. So we have the entrance to the park with a little bit of scenery. Some knights and stuff moving around at the top there. And that's it. We have a guest arriving to the park, but she's not going to come in because there is nothing to see here so far. So, first things first, we're going to need to get our path built and bridged over to that other side, aren't we? So what kind of path is that? Not that. This one? Nope. Ah, there we go. Okay. And how wide is it? 6? Nope. 7? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Undo. Is that getting thinner? I think it might be. I think it might be 8 meters. Yes, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? Ah, so I just wanted to try there and see what holding down control does. Because I saw a little hint on the subreddit saying that when you're placing paths, holding down control makes things a lot easier. So it looks like that gives you the ability to... So if I wanted the path to come over here and then over here, I guess I could start it there, then join it up to there. Because holding down control stops the snap to the existing path by the look of it, which I guess could be quite useful. But for now, we'll just go straight. How do... Oh, every time, how do I make it go up and down? Holding down the left button. There we go. So we'll do that, and then we'll flatten it out. And then we'll go immediately downhill. Yes. We can't go down anymore, so that's as much as it's going to go. And there we go. We have got our path down to the next level done. We'll put in one little one there as well. Okay. So that's a start. Got to think about this coaster. I think the coaster will leave this little bit here free for. But then saying that, do we want to put a path going up here straight away to get to this sort of area? And then the coaster can start maybe even up here? Bit extreme? Where's the line? Can't even see it there. It disappears into the ground, it's that high, so probably couldn't even build up there. So I think maybe we have a path going up there, but the coaster will still start there. Or it could start up there, I guess, couldn't it? Coaster could start there, go into an immediate drop down there, That's going to cost so much to build, though. That's going to be ridiculous. So what do we have? We have 8 flat rides. I think all of which we've seen before. We have the boomboat log ride, and we have 2 types of coaster, which we haven't seen before. We have I don't know what to call it, like a vertical suspension, upside down suspension one. So there we go. Alright then, so let's just start banging down some flat rides. That's what we need to do, isn't it? So let's just go back to the path. Let's just extend this straight up there. Oh, excuse me. As you can probably tell, I have a bit of a cold at the moment. So I do apologise. I will try to keep any disgusting noises down to a minimum. I know it's not very pleasant to listen to someone have a cold, let alone have a cold itself. So I will try to keep all of that completely out of the way. The worst you shall hopefully get is me just sounding a little bunged up. Which, unfortunately, I can't do much about. Wish I could. So then. Our first ride, I can't think of a reason we're going to need to go over here, really. There's a bit of space up in this corner here, but I figure we'll probably be better off trying to get to that from over here, probably, building a bridge over there. So I can't think of a reason we're going to need to build over this side. Is that a cave that goes straight through? It is. Well, that would be quite nice to use, but, yeah. I don't think so. I don't think we're going to use that area. So let's just start building this right there. So the entrance we'll put up here. Exit we will put right there. And then we will build our queue. Which will do something like this. A little bit of a zigzag and come down here. And it already has a 21% rating, which isn't too bad. So let's get that opened up. Let's get some people in the park. Let's start making some money. I suppose I could also squeeze in a ride up here, couldn't I? Because I don't want to put... I was thinking at first I might put refreshments up here, but you don't want to put refreshments right at the top, because then people have no reason to sort of carry on going. You want them to go down past the rides before they start stuffing their faces. So I might put a little ride up there as well. But first of all, we need to do something about the scenery here. We need something. We need bins to start with. So we'll stick with these rather plain bins. We'll put a few of those around. I might even just go up here straight away and put some by the entrance, because people are disgusting. So put those there, and we'll put a couple just before the ramp there as well. Okay. So that's bins done. We don't want special effects. What do we got prop-wise? What is that? Just like an edge thing. Okay, well we've got a bit of a twisty pass. I don't think that's much good to us. Got some bunting. We could do some bunting, couldn't we? That might be really quite nice. Relatively cheap. What's Z to rotate, isn't it? Yes. Is that floating off the ground? Of course it is. I figured it would fit over the path, but it does not, does it? Well, that's okay. What we'll do is we just do some bunting. Let's turn off the angle snap. We'll just do some bunting just around the edge. Just around the edge there. So let's rotate this a little bit. There we go. That's on the ground, isn't it? Yes. Okay. We're not worried about getting it too exact. We worry about those sort of things when we actually start a park proper, if you like. And we've gone through all of the career mode, and we'll start off a hard mode playthrough. and actually start building some nice things. So I probably am spending a little bit longer on this than I really need to, but there we go. It's still pretty far from perfect. Oh, we can fit one more in there perfectly, look. Nice. It's a nice little bit of bunting. Lovely. Now that's added quite a lot to our scenery score, but we do want to get it up to at least 50%. Sort out some lights. Torch, street lamp, lantern tower. I'll stick with the lantern towers. I had quite a few of those last time when I had to just smash out a whole load of lights, and I quite like them. I don't like that though. It's more like it. So we should put those there. It's 49. Oh, that's close. That's close indeed. So what about a little statue? They're a little expensive, I guess, aren't they? Or just some little round planters. Just on the corners here. That might be quite nice, mightn't it? In fact, we'll just do them dotted around everywhere. Oh, not that one. You were floating, weren't you? Where are you? Very hard to tell. You should be fine there. Yeah, you look fine there. Okay. Oh, one there. Okay, so that should now bump it up to 57%. Perfect. So we will bump up the price of the ride to $10 whole. $10 whole. So what do we have in terms of... What was that? It was a forge. In terms of... I don't have any money. Ha! Speed it up. Let's make some money. Hyperspin. We could probably fit a hyperspin in. Fit that in over this side. Teacups are quite large, aren't they? Yes. Oh, we could fit one of those in up there. That would fit there. Although I quite like the idea of having two round ones. I thought that might look quite nice. We could do the... So the rock, the magic twirl, and then the rocktopus over here, maybe? Or the hyperspin. What was the hyperspin? That's that big. We'll do that. We'll do the hyperspin here, and then the magic twirl on the other side. If I can fit it in there. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Spin it around. So we have the exit. There you go. Close to the path. We will place the entrance up here. The exit we will put right there. And then we will connect this up. So nothing too fancy, just follow in the ride. Just like that. And then we want some scenery, so we'll do some more planters and some lanterns. We'll do lanterns first. Leave a bit of space for bins. And then we'll do the planters, which are in statues and centerpieces. Just like that, not one of them floating. Good stuff. We will put down a couple of bins, because people cannot be trusted. And one that side. We will open it up. It's on 43%, so it's actually a bit higher than I thought it would be. So what have we got? What have we got? Bit more bunting? Let's do some more bunting then. Sorry about that, bit of a sneezing fit there, but we are back. We are back in business. So how are we going to get this in here without it floating? Let's put one there. One there. One there. I will do everything in my power to remember to take out that sneezing fit. What I did was I flicked the microphone a few times afterwards, so hopefully I will remember to notice it in the post stage of the video editing. Which I guess is just the video editing, just in post. I'll notice it in post, is what I should have said. So hopefully I'll remember to mute all that so you won't have to listen to it. But if I do happen to forget and I completely miss it, 51% perfect. Many, many apologies. What are our notifications up here? Nothing too interesting. Basically, nothing too interesting. So we're going to do the magic twirl over here. Where's the exit? There it is. So similar thing, we'll squeeze it up there a little bit. Put the entrance up at the back. Place the exit right there, going straight towards the control booth. So the maintenance man doesn't have to walk very far. Oh, we have reached our bronze objective of reaching a monthly profit of $1,500. Perfect. So we are on our way. That's a good sign. And we will give this queue a little bit more room because the old, what was this called again? Already forgotten. Hyperspin. Look how busy that is. People are just getting straight on it as soon as they get there. So I think these rides are going to be very popular compared to the ones at the bottom for now, until we get a few more things down there at the very least. So, scenery. We will do the same thing again. We will whack down a couple of bins. And why is that? It's because people are disgusting. We will... What am I doing? What am I doing? We want lights. We want lights, we want lanterns. There we go. We will whack down some lanterns. Yeah, people just flooding onto it, look. Note, oh Jesus. Note to self, rides near entrances. Oh, money makers. Pop down some planters in between the lanterns. So this is a little bit different. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. We have managed to reach the bronze objective already, which is nice. So we have, what was that? Make money and guests in park, was it? Yeah, 400 guests in the park, as well as the 1,500 a month rating. Perfect. So I'm going to give that a little bit of a diddly save. Call it one. And I'm going to leave that video there. It's a perfect time to stop. Or in fact, nope, I'm not going to stop quite yet. I am going to put down some bunting, and then I'm going to stop. Once that ride is done. What am I doing? Scenery, arches, bunting. So I don't think we'll need very much. Because it was at 40 odd % already, wasn't it? Well, they are both massively floating. So let's try that again. Pop you in there. Pop you there. Pop you there. Can't get you too close. Because the path comes a little bit too close to the, or the queue comes a little bit too close to the edge of the ride there. Is that going to be enough? 54%. Perfect. So we will bang that up to $6? $6.50? $6.50. $6.50. Or $6.50, I guess I should say instead. So many guests are thirsty. Bunch of other things. Also all those other things. Okay, so we will leave that there. Perfect. Got a starting area set up. we will do some drinks and some refreshments down here after, or in the next video, in fact. And what we'll try to do is try to have a queue going through this archway and through this one to save us having to do much scenery, because that should pump the scenery right up. And then again, in this area here, or possibly up here, we'll save for our roller coaster. So, a lot of vomit on these hardcore rides. What's wrong with you people? Jesus. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, do click the like or subscribe buttons. It'd be very much appreciated as always. If you have any comments, questions or suggestions, do leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Once again, apologies for the little bit of a cold that I've got going on. I hope that hasn't put too many of you off. Thank you very much for joining me.